Welcome back to the program. While I was sitting there and the entire crowd was chanting, Bobby, 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 what I was doing is I was strategizing. And I was thinking to myself, how can we use this new connection to win this election? Because again, as a strategist, that's how I always think. And I started thinking about it and I started thinking, well, RFK could do ads, he could do advertisements, right? He could do things like talking about childhood obesity, talking about our food supply, protecting our food supply, trying to eliminate certain, health-related diseases, bringing in the FDA, all these different things that people all agree with. And he could do ads like that, talking about that type of stuff. And then, I'm Donald Trump, I approve this message. And you could do that. You could send those out all over the place. But I thought to myself, here's a better solution. How about the RFK Jr. show? Why not send RFK Jr. out on the road to do rallies and events by himself? So in other words, not just as an endorser of a campaign, but rather an extension, just like Vance, right? Trump Vance. Just like Vance can go out and do events by himself, President Trump can do it himself, Don Jr. can do it, obviously, or open up, right? But why not have RFK Jr. do it as well? That's what they should do. They should basically put Eric or Donald Jr. on RFK Jr. and send them both out on the road together for a bunch of different rallies. And make sure, Don's there, he's watching over everything, making sure that everything is on point, on message for the campaign, so there's never going to be an issue or a problem in which he talks about something that goes outside of what they've agreed upon, right? And at that point, start bringing in the females, start grabbing all of those, female voters that, yes, abortion and all this other bullshit might be important to them, but the other stuff, what type of food am I going to be putting into my child's mouth? What if I drink this, whatever, what kind of chemicals have been added to it? All these different things. So he could actually do his own thing, because that's what he was running for president for in the first place. He wanted to address childhood obesity, foreign wars, immigration, and then the other things are all health related, basically, and the environment, of course, because he's an environmentalist. That's what they should do. I am going to be short tonight. I'm going to wrap it up right now, but I'm going to put this on the homepage. So please share it everywhere, because this is something that needs to get in front of people around President Trump so that they can basically put it all together. And if 57% of these folks are going to vote for President Trump, that's what they said, 57% of RFK Jr.'s voters will vote for President Trump. That is a significant amount of extra votes, significant. So it's a very good padding, if you will, against the voter fraud from the left. It makes it a lot harder at that point. And he understands it. He's already addressed the fact that he thinks that his endorsement of President Trump has likely won President Trump the election. Now, I'm not going to go there. I don't trust the system. I don't trust the votes. I don't trust the machines. I don't trust anything. So I'm not doing any more predictions, not after 2020. But I am cautiously much more optimistic with the fact that this person, this environmentalist, this health food advocate, all of these different things. I know he's a liberal. I know he's a liberal. He's not a conservative at all. But that doesn't mean that there's certain things that he can't help the campaign to attract. That's the bottom line, right? If you're thinking from a strategist standpoint, put him out there, talk about childhood obesity, talk about, health and nutrition, talk about the environment a little, not much. Don't go into global warming and all that bullshit. That's what I'm saying. They're going to have, these are the lanes you need to stay in. But send them out there, and I'm telling you, the Republican Party and President Trump will gain at least another 4 to 5 to 6% more women. And with men hopefully voting overwhelmingly for President Trump, and women's numbers coming up as well, and men's numbers coming up, and increasing and doubling the black vote, and keeping the Hispanic vote somewhere hopefully north of 45-47%, President Trump would be in a pretty good position to win. So we'll see what happens. Those are my thoughts. What are yours? Put them down in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one.